Alright guys, back again. Decided to redo the old pyrolysis wood reactor experiment here. I guess that's what I could call it. I'm kind of working on a new way. I got an air pump that pumps in here, pumps down and through. This chamber's filled up with wood. The exhaust, it ignites from the air being pumped in under pressure. It's just low pressure, like 5 psi, and probably like 2-3 cubic foot a minute, which is enough to fill this chamber, 2 times every minute. There's just enough air to sustain combustion. I was getting temperatures like 300 degrees, 400 degrees right there in the corner where you see the spot on the can. I was getting copious smoke coming out the top that would sort of ignite. And then I had a filter mechanism on there that consisted of this paint can with a tube coming in the bottom that slides over this tube, and then it was filled with charcoal. You can see I got a little bit of wood residues. I only ran this for an hour. Charcoal I'm actually going to use for ignition. So as you can see, we produce copious wood tar in the chamber. Inside of the tube, tiny bit of buildup. And this is what the wood looks like. So it just started to charcoalize on its outside. So we're going to get this lit and let it run. We're going to make a little modification. I got a little Zippo lighter, old school one. I'm going to put a little can at the top, and we're going to ignite the gases coming out. Hopefully they sustain after a while. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. I'm actually using some of the charcoal from the filter. There's the remainder. As you can see, it just looks like regular charcoal. Probably got a little bit of tires and oils and alcohols in it, so it's a little more flammable. It should go up quicker. I'm just going to add this little bit of wood to what's already in here after I add the charcoal. So I'm going to dump the charcoal, add a little bit of wood, and then put my unit back together, latch it down, and we'll get it going. Alright, coals are ready, wood's ready. Got the waterproof air pump because it might rain. Got that all set up, so let's just fire it. I fired it. My filter, it's running. It's sawdust, chunks of wood, and then charcoal. Well, it's starting to rain, so I got the waterproof deal. Just let it run. We'll put the filter on after it's done. At the minimum, it's a really good smoker device. It runs smoke for a long time. I'm like half hour in already. Alright guys, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes. Got a little bit of clear smoke. Got a little tar on there. Hot on this side, near the top. It's real hot right there where the melted the handle off. The frickin' ding dong. 50. This is kind of cool. So this is the torch, and I barely got it going. You can't really see it, but you can see this effect. You see the smoke just coming out. Let's just put this right here, and it's burning it, and it's almost completely eliminating this. Oh, I think it just went out. Oh no, it's still lit. Oh yeah, So this is burning real hot. That's what's going on. Yeah, it eliminates the smoke, that little tiny flame. That was the whole point of my experiment. It's just that couldn't get it done because it's raining. I just busted this out, but it proves that it does burn away the. If you put it higher, it burns away the smoke. Smoke actually contributes to the flame and makes it bigger. That's super cool. It's actually burning. I wish it was nighttime. But it's raining really hard. That's the other thing. You can see, I was just seeing it evaporates and it's off like pretty much instantly, which is cool. So let's shut this torch off here a minute. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to pour a bucket of water on there and see if it changes the smoke at all by like cooling effect or something. Ooh, probably condensed a lot on the side. Okay. Or whatever. Oh, that's really cool. It's like some kind of weird pattern over here on the surface. It's like a vibration, you can see it. Oh, that looks cool. That vibration, you can see it. In the water, it's good. Holy shit, that's trippy as fuck. That is very cool. So I have them feeling that cooled that way down. I can just obviously not add water as violently because I just poured a whole bunch of water on the outside. Just gonna rust where the paint's coming off. That's okay. Take a while to rust through, but that is super cool kind of phenomenon. It's like, yeah. So another cool thing. Now the smoke looks darker. I don't know. Maybe it's still the same. We'll just let it run. There's that pattern. Oh, that's so strange. Caught my eye. What the hell is this pattern? This pattern is just mesmerizing. Actually looks cooler when you stand back. ASMR. 10 hours of vibrating water in the rain. Just to show how hot the bucket is. It's raining. The water is overflowing. Just come down this one spot. It's boiling. Steaming right off. So it's definitely got some heat in there. The smoke. This is really cool. Wish I could put my filter on, but I gotta wait till it's not raining. Holy contraption. It's kind of strange out in the rainstorm. I was igniting it, it's lighting, but not staying lit. So the smoke goes away and it burns inside the can, but it does not stay lit. I'm still doing some water cooling there on the lid. Which is an idea I had to cool down the emitted smoke and then to condense the wood tars inside the burn chamber so they don't go up into the pipe because the base of the pipe's all cooled off by the water as well. It's just an idea. And we got good wood smoke here. Maybe I can set this down and light it up. Get a candle or something in there, make a little oil. That basically makes this zero. So we finally have combustion, but it's super windy, so put a Zippo in there to light the smoke, but it's just too windy even for a Zippo. We're burning a little gas. The old Zippo. Tractions. Now modified. About 4 hours later, it's still going. Alright, little update, 9 hours into it. Smoking away. See, it's making a weird pattern there. Alright, after running for 9 hours, shit just got real. We're gonna run the big pump. See what happens. Setting around 150, 180, 100 all the way around the can, like can when I started. I could touch it. Might be an explosion, boys. Shall see. That was the can was lifting up the lid. Ooh, too much power. Ooh, might blow up, boys. Stuff's happening now. Where we at? Oh shit. 200. Let me wipe the screen off. It's exponentially heating up. 280, 290. See all the water steamed off now. We're steaming off real fast. Oh, stuff's happening. It woofed. Didn't explode, but it puffed up under violence. It's moving all around. Well, that's kind of scary, Albert. What's it gonna do? Boy, it shot shit out. That's kind of sketch. Oh, we'll stand back here a little bit. Whoa. We're gonna shut it off because it's getting wild. I don't know what's happening. That's crazy. Alright guys, back again later. What's cool about this is I bet about it only consumed about not even half of that wood, and left with a little bit of tiniest bit of ash in the corner there. It's bare on the bottom over there where the air was going. So that's your little bit of ash. Come over here. That's the lid. And quite a bit of tar buildup, but that was probably right there at the end when I ran it on high. We got a little tar there. Well, that's cool. You can see that it was condensing from that water. And then that drips down and in. You can see it actually was dripping the tar onto the wood. And that just gets consumed. So this is consuming all of the what's consumable in the wood. It's just reburning it. I mean, this burnt for 10 hours. And then right there at the end, about probably 8 minutes, I ran it with the 200 watt pump that's in the box. But for that 10 hours, it was all the 30 watt pump. And it was just gradually smoking, which you can burn away. But I was thinking is make a hell of a good greenhouse heater, because you just set it and forget it doesn't get super hot on the 30 watts. Gonna get a 60 watt or a Variac to control this 200. I'm not sure yet. Probably just order a 60 watt because I want to test this on just a little more output. 60 watts, so we'll double it and we'll see how good that is, because this is over 6.5 times. This 200 watt pump, just within, I bet, 3 minutes we were having combustion events inside. It was actually starting to burn in there. But before that, yeah, so this is like basically super lightweight. See, there's like charcoal down in there, but yeah, it's a really good heater. You could use it for a greenhouse, garage, because you only got the 1-inch output. Obviously that tar buildup isn't good, but I mean, you'd burn 1 bucket, clean it out, burn a bucket. I mean, there's a little bit of maintenance maybe required. See if we can fix that problem. Alright guys, well, till next time, hopefully tune in. I'm going to be doing videos about the extreme deflagration burner. I'm getting to that. I just had to finish the any fuel oil burner, which you might have seen the video of. Uses this 200 watt air pump to pump air in, and I made a homemade siphon nozzle and I suck up oil out of a tank. I'm making a new tank because I broke that other one, so we'll get that made, and then we'll fire that one up probably tomorrow night. Hopefully it's not raining, and we'll burn some oil. All right, until then, we'll see ya.